Post right here is the reason why a lot of y'all gonna remain single. Any woman that I feel like that agree with what she's saying in this post is going to be single, and just understand that until you make those changes within yourself, you're going to be single. Don't no man have to do anything with y'all or to y'all. A lot of the times I've seen women always say, oh, well, he needs to be paying my bills and stuff. He don't need to do that. He don't have to do that. If a man wants to do that, he will do that. But y'all be from the jump 2 days in and be like, oh, well, I need you to do this. How would you feel if somebody do you like that?
Which is so unattractive. And this is the thing, I can't understand how men fall for these type of things, right? Because a lot of times, man, you meet a woman and from the rip, she asking you to pay the light bill. It's like, yo, I just got your number 2 days ago. And you already asked me to pay your light bill? What y'all gotta understand, guys, is when a woman is coming at you with all these things that you gotta do, it goes to show you that value that the woman has. She has low value. She has nothing to offer. All she's trying to do is take. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Would you ask a woman for money? And I'm not saying men shouldn't be asking for money, but what I'm saying is, would you ask somebody you just met 2 days ago for some money? No. That's something what somebody with low value does. Man, you worth more than that, man. When a woman comes at you with some, you gotta pay this bill, or you gotta take me to work before we can hang out. Don't even bother to do it. Don't even bother, because that's a super red flag, super duper red flag.
You won't even give $20 to your homegirl. But you expect for somebody to jump out the gate and pay a bill for you? Are you crazy? If you don't like it, don't give it up. He gets some, don't give it up. Move on and go find you a trick, because all men are not tricks. Like, soon when y'all come at a dude, oh, well, if a man can't pay my bills, or if we gotta go 50-50, that's gonna be an instant cutoff, because you already coming at him wrong. Get to know the brother first, at least, because y'all gonna be looking crazy. Keep y'all ass off the memes, because the memes is gonna be what have y'all be single. Yeah, it's gonna be 50, 60 years old talking about some, I never wanted to get married in the first place. Yeah, you did.
By the way, guys, if you want free one-on-one consultations from me, or like you want me to dive deeper into these type of topics, I do that exclusively on my Patreon. So make sure y'all click that link below. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all like I don't go through this, but you know, so many of us, we let our little head control our big head. What I mean by that is we let it control it to the point of where we neglect all the standards that we have for ourselves. So we neglect all these standards and we like, man, but this girl looks so good, but she want me to pay for this. So let me go ahead and pay this bill, because then maybe she'll give me what I want. Because what y'all gotta understand is women that have these long lists of standards, they know what you want. They know you want SCX. So in their heads, they like, okay, you gotta pay this bill and then I'll give you the SCX. But guess what? You're not gonna ever get it. You gonna play yourself. She gonna get what she want out the situation, and then she gonna dip. As a man, I love what this woman was saying on this video. We gotta have more standards for ourselves. Women like that, they'll never get the man that they really want, because that's not how you come at a man. First of all, if you mention a bill, if you mention a $sign, first of all, on the first date, I'm not even taking you to no restaurant. We going to get yogurt, ice cream. If it's hot outside, walk in the park, whatever, right? We're doing something that's cost effective, something under $20. Because at the end of the day, like she said, a date is to get to know somebody, not to get to know my pockets. And as a man, as men, we set the bar. We set the bar as men, but so many of us, we put the bar all the way in the ground. We allow women to come in our lives and say, they give us a long Christmas list of what they require, and we fulfill the list, but yet we don't get nothing in return. Man, the reason why y'all see women make these type of crazy, ridiculous lists, man, that list said $50 for brunch, $100 for hair, $200 for makeup. The reason why we see that is because dudes are out here doing it. Dudes are out here paying for these things, so that's why they're doing it, because we're allowing them to get away with it. This is why, as a man, we have to learn how to love ourselves. Because a woman that thinks like that, that's not a woman that is wifey material, it's girlfriend material, or a woman that's in a long-term relationship material. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how you come. You don't ask somebody for money you just met a couple of days ago. Especially if you want to pursue them and date. That's the wrong way to go about it. But dudes out here, we be so thirsty and so hungry for a woman's attention because of that little head that we give into it. We feel like, man, this would be my only chance with a dime. So I don't want to do it, but let me pay for her bills. Let me do this, and maybe I'll get the SCX. That's not how you want to go about it. You don't want to do that, man. A woman who thinks like that shouldn't even be allowed to be in your vicinity. And if she is, she should be in your friend zone. Or somebody that you know what I'm saying, you just get it in with and then she gone. You know what I'm saying? That's not somebody you take seriously because she doesn't take herself seriously. See, what y'all gotta understand, another trick a woman will try to get you with. I remember one time a woman, I was like, hey, and this is when I used to just do drinks. Like, this is before the pandemic. So I was like, hey, you wanna stop by, like, it was like some wing spot and get some drinks. And she was like, nah, I wanna go to this spot. And I looked up the restaurant. It was some 5-star restaurant. I'm like, yo, this is a first date. I was like, I'm good. Appreciate you, but I'm good. I gotta understand is women to try to get you that way too. But it's like, yo, you can't get to know me at this spot, but you gotta get to know me over here. Anytime a woman changes plans like that, and then what they're trying to do costs way more money than what you put out there, don't do it. She's not trying to get to know you. She just wants a free meal. She wants to enjoy the ambiance. She has nothing better else to do. So she's gonna make you spend a lot of money just to hang out with her and for you to never see her again. Don't fall into that trap. And this is where the abundance mindset comes into factor. See, when you have an abundance mindset, when you have options, you're not gonna feel delegated to do something because somebody else wants to do it. You're gonna do what you wanna do. And if that comes with losing that person, so be it. Because you don't want somebody that's not on your program anyway. If you're not cool, see what you gotta understand, man. When you have dealt with women that have high interest in you, and you were super attracted to them, and they were willing to do what you wanted to do. I'm not saying I'm a dictator, but what I'm saying is they just are okay with being in your presence because they want to be around you. Those are the type of women that you deal with. I don't deal with women who have low interest. I don't deal with women who try to change plans and go to fancy restaurants on the first date. I don't deal with none of that. Because again, I'm folding to my standards at that point. Women will definitely try to shame you for not going to a fancy dinner spot. They'll try to shame you, say, oh yeah, you must be broke. You know what I'm saying? You must ain't got no money. But what you got to understand as a man, if you out here dating and stuff like that, no man should be spending $100 to $200 every time you go on a first date with a woman. And here's my thing. I'm being considerate. If we can get through a first date with you doing something cost effective, that second date we can go get some food. I need to see, are you really here for me first? Because women don't see, if women were smart, they would go do that first date on a coffee date or go get a smoothie if they were smart, but they're not smart yet. This is how you get ahead of the curve as a man. Don't do the dinner dates on the first date. This is how you get all those low interest women out the way. But if women were smart, they'll understand, okay, let me go to this coffee date with him on the first date, because if I do that, he'll know that I'm interested. So if women was really trying to finesse the game, that's how they will operate, but they haven't caught up yet. So they still trying to get you to take them on a dinner date, and most dudes are still falling for it. But again, it comes down to your worth as a man. If you letting your little head control your big head, you're gonna continue to do that because you're gonna feel like that's your only option, your only choice. And when you're coming from a mind of scarce, that's what you're gonna do. But when you're coming from a place of abundance, you understand if this woman is not on my program, I'm good. I'm good. I'll live to see another day. I'll get another woman. I'll get a woman that looks better and is with my program. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, love yourself, have standards for yourself, and don't get caught up in all of that, guys. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.